Hello, my friend. I am Kristen. You are in the good. And today we're going to talk about career and relationships in our career and what is up, what are the insights, what do we need to know, where are we coming from, where are we going? Let's find out. All right, overall energy around anything career. Politics. All right, that's like perfect. So you may be dealing with a lot of red tape, a lot of bureaucracy. You could be dealing with having to cope with somebody else's political desires and what they want for themselves. And perhaps you could feel like you're being manipulated into somebody else's game, somebody who's sort of, worming around, although worms are lovely creatures, so I would hate to compare them to these people. Somebody who is wearing a mask, someone who is presenting a certain way to the right people that they're trying to be impressive, but really it's like they have very manipulative, very strange intentions around greed and around how they think they're better than everybody else. And it feels like they are being enabled by other people in your office or in your work environment. Like somehow they've managed to convince certain other people that they are this one thing when they're really just this completely different thing. And it's about trying to get all the attention put on themselves, when really it's not for the greater good of the project or for the company as a whole, or for networking, or for building relationships with other people that would make the company, the environment, the work situation better. Perhaps somebody has maneuvered their way into your company, or you have a small business, or you're an entrepreneur and you are seeking help with specific things, as we do, right? As leaders, we resource and we find people that are good at the things that we're not good at, so we can focus on the important things, the things that we need to, the things that we are good at. And we resource these people, and perhaps somebody came in presenting like they could do a certain thing or they could help you with a certain thing, and they really can't at all. And it's like, how do I get rid of this person? Or can I get rid of this person? Perhaps there was some sort of a contract that was signed in some kind of way. And so you might want to have a lawyer or somebody who's really good at looking at contracts. Maybe you said that they could work there for 6 months and they signed something and it's been like 2 or 3 and you're like, I cannot get through the next 6 months. And like, how do I somehow get out of this? And with this green here, well, 2 things with this green here. And one is about how much money could I potentially lose by getting rid of this person? Or, if I just give them a part of the money with their contract, it would almost be better for my peace of mind and better for my overall productivity in the end, just to maybe give them a chunk of it, of what is owed to them. If they were going to work there 6 months, maybe you have to pay them through 3 full months or whatever the contract might be, just to get rid of them. But this is also, it's really hurting your heart. It's like emotionally draining. It's like you don't want to get up to go to work every single day because of this person. For some of you, this is a group of people. Maybe you were put into a project at work or on a certain case with a newer group of people, and they seemed a certain way from a distance, but then when you got in there, it was all sloppy and erratic and chaotic and completely disorganized. And you're wondering, how on earth were these people ever presenting? Like, how were they ever keeping it together? Let's see. Let's get something else on this. What else? That was a huge chunk. Okay. What's the specific thing? What is the specific advice? Oh my God. It's the wood snake. Enjoy the waiting game. So we have 2 snakes here. So yeah, this could definitely be a group of people. But this could also be you getting your own game plan together. You're like, you know what, I can play that game. I'm not going to be manipulative. I'm not going to cut corners. I'm not going to manipulate people. I'm not going to trick people. I can do this. You know what I mean? I'm going to go, I don't want to say behind their back, because I don't feel like you're doing or that you need to do anything manipulative, but it's like you're sitting in wait because you know that these people are going to screw up phenomenally, or that they're going to get caught, or it's all going to come apart. And it's almost like, you know what, I am just going to sit back. I'm going to somehow remove myself from this situation. Maybe if it's a project or a case or something that you have to be a part of, you're going to kind of find your own corner, your own piece of it. You're going to, maybe you might want to say, you know what, guys, you work on that. I'm going to take this one aspect of it and I'm going to take care of it. You don't have to do it. And you're going to put your name on just this part. There's something about, you're just going to let them just kind of ruin their own opportunities. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of waiting before these people get caught, before they're seen, before this person is seen for who they really are. What else? What else? Any other messages, or are we going to continue on this storyline? What else? Okay. So with the star, there is a certain amount of your own destiny and your own fate, and you're looking towards your own North Star. Before the star comes the hermit. And with the hermit, there's always this internal piece of the journey that you have to walk. It can feel like you're waiting, you're in delay. It's like, okay, I've been on this for a year. When is this? It's happening soon. Like something is going to reveal itself. Something that was always meant to come out from under the depths. Some secret, something hidden that was always meant to come out has been percolating and stewing, and now it is going to be revealed so that people can understand what's really going on, so there can be a deep healing, shall we say, at your workplace, work environment. Again, if you're an entrepreneur and it's your own thing, I mean, this is you really taking that leadership position and remembering where you want to go and who you want to be, remembering your North Star, remembering that dream, that goal, and realizing that, anything like this has nothing to do with it. For some people out there, you can be working on a project that you kind of just had to get through, and you're about to close it out, or you've just closed it out recently, and it made you really reconnect with who you are and what you want to do, and it reinstated your own personal mission statement. Realizing I don't need to go through this again. These are not the kind of projects I want. I was happy to make the money. I know I could make more money if I do more stuff like that, but I'm going to take a bet on myself. And I'm going to believe in the power of what I can achieve before I've achieved it. And in taking these little tiny steps every single day, that is creating this new pathway. In your position, in your job, in your career. It's like you want to pivot and turn. It's like, nope, this is what I originally set out to do. And then I had to go down this path because we all need to have work in the world. We all need to pay for things and to have a certain amount of security. And you could have enjoyed a certain amount of status that came with this. And that status gave you enough credibility that you can believe that you can do it on your own, that you can, if you want to, go to a different place, leave this place, start your own thing, take your own company and move it in a completely different direction, and know that, okay, there might be a little bit of time here. There's going to be a transition time. When you really set your new mission statement and you really believe in the clarity of your purpose, the old kind of clients will fall away, and it can be it can feel chaotic, and it can feel like you're in disarray, and it can feel like you're losing a little bit of abundance, but it is part of the natural process to let go of what no longer serves, to let go of what you don't want. so that you can bring in what you do want. And that's a cliche saying for a reason, because it's true. And it's very scary to let go. It's very scary here with the Two of Wands to let go of this, to have this fully actualized thing, to have this benchmark, this marker in your life that you achieved, and to be like, but I want more. And I have the whole world. It's like, I almost feel like you have the world as your network. There are so many people on the planet that could use what you have, that want what you have to offer. And it's a matter of getting in front of them, presenting to yourself. What are the different things that you have to do as you grab like this new marker? It's like you're running a marathon, and it's like you're letting go of the, what was that thing when they run the marathon and you give over, you toss the baton. It's like you let the baton go, because there's going to be someone else to take it. There's going to be someone else who thinks they have to put up with this crap, or there's someone where that is their benchmark, right? That's where they need to be. You're grabbing a new baton and you're running forward. You're running to the next place. And it is a choice. It is a choice that you make, that you can make, that you have made. Okay. With the Queen of Pentacles, I picked up two, so we'll have to get them. A Queen of Pentacles, this is a creator. This is somebody who is fertile with ideas, but she is lit from within. With this rabbit here, I'm hearing the rabbit hole. And it's like you can either go down the rabbit hole of this, right? Or you could go down the rabbit hole of opportunity. And to go down a rabbit hole is always like going into some kind of a portal. You're going down into the dark. You're exploring something. You're exploring all the different ways you could possibly go. And it is complicated, but it is also endless, with new experiences and new relationships that are more aligned with who you really are. You want to resource people that get you to come work with you. You want to have a symbiotic relationship with the people that you bring into, or the people that you're working with, so that there isn't all this complicated, it's like extravagant. It becomes this grandiose proposal. And especially when someone else is trying to make it all about them. Because really they feel terrible about themselves, and that's the truth. But you're holding something. You're holding an idea. You're holding, the memory of what you wanted a long time ago, or what was always meant to be. And it's not about, I got sidetracked. Why did I do that? No. It's all part of the process. It's all part of the process of having this one beautiful offering, this new offering that has been just waiting for the right time for you to step forward with it. And with the Queen of Pentacles, you are in a receiving mode in this energy that's feminine, regardless of whether you're masculine, feminine, he, her, they, them, whatever, it doesn't really matter. This feminine energy is about receiving. You're ready to receive. You're ready to let go and realize you don't have to have all the control over everything, and that you can be more successful and get further more quickly when you allow yourself to receive the right kind of assistance, the right kind of support. So that's taking, again, the responsibility on of leadership, of bringing people in. They learn from you as you can share in their gifts that help your business. But could also be getting help from someone that knows more than you, maybe going to an old mentor, someone that you really trust. When we're looking at mentors and people to help us with business, we can get a lot of these weird people that are like, I can help you with your business. Just give me all this money and I can help you. And I've done this for them and this for that. And what I want to say is there are a lot of people out there functioning on the old paradigm and the old way of business and the old way of making money and the old way of moving it forward. Part of it is it really worked for them back then, right? You want to make sure that you're with someone that doesn't, there's a difference between being real with you and just someone who's constantly putting your stuff down or saying no. Oh, that's silly, that's stupid. Because anybody who is going to be helping you is not going to put it that way. You are this, right? You want somebody who is of at least this stature. It's like going to the emperor or to the empress. You're not going to go down. And sometimes people present themselves like an emperor or an empress or an expert or above you when really they're not. When like you look inside them, when you look at really, they don't know much. Again, don't look at outward appearances. Don't look at the amount of followers even. If they're on social media, a lot of things can be manipulated. A lot of things can look a certain way on the outside. You know, it's like you've achieved this. What can someone give to you? And just because someone is very successful doesn't mean that they're the right person for you either. All right. And with the Four of Cups, you are letting go. You are reaching out for something new, something more exciting, something that's going to fill your heart up more, something that's going to be emotionally more satisfying because you haven't felt satisfied. You have been in discontent. And discontent is that feeling or the emotion that can sometimes trigger or activate you into moving your butt to really letting something go that is completely uncomfortable and is making you uncomfortable every single day. To end, bottom of the deck, Ace of Pentacles, right? So you've got this, but you want to create something new, right? So you have to let it be new. You'll be in the beginner's mind and let something be new, knowing that if you have created this, if you've created this much success, you will create it again. Just wait a little bit and shed the old skin. Just let it completely shed away with the snake. It's a powerful medicine, powerful animal spirit with powerful medicine of transformation. So that is it. I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. I have readings that go up several times a week. I have meditations that are on this channel as well that I've created for you to help you with your process, to take a moment to relax. They are meant to be done not just lying down, but just leaning back in a chair sometimes. So while you're creating your new business and you need a moment, lie back in the chair and just listen. That is it for today. I will see you next time. Please like, share, and subscribe. Let me know in the comments below what resonates for you. Please give me a thumbs up. It would mean the world to me. And if you're feeling called, it would be an honor if you would join the community here and hit subscribe. I'd love to connect with you more. Have a beautiful day.